When I found out that I will move to the US soon, the very first thing I wanted to do after coming back from my Nha Trang trip was to visit my mom and dad. It takes about 2 hours from my house to theirs, and this time I chose to travel by train. It's safe, affordable, convenient, and honestly, I just love watching the scenery pass by through the window. When arriving my parents' house, the first thing everyone can see is their beautiful yard. It's full of flowers and small plants. My dad even kept a little fish tank with colorful fishes swimming around. And this time, I wanted to do something really special for my parents. So I thought, why not bake them a cake? Both my mom and dad love salted egg sponge cake. I actually tried baking one before, but it didn't turn out well at all. It went straight into the trash bin. But today, I decided to try again with the hope that this time it would be a success. I had just ordered a new oven, and it arrived right when I got home. Perfect timing. But since it was the holiday season, my mom was super busy in the kitchen preparing food for the whole family. That meant there was no space for me to bake. So I set up a small table near the window. It wasn't perfect, but with the sunshine coming in, it felt so cozy and inspiring, like my own little kitchen corner. Before starting, I went outside to pick some wildflowers to decorate my temporary kitchen space. I've always had a special love for these flowers. They grow everywhere around my mom's house, and to me, they carry the feeling of home. Now, let's get to baking my parents' favorite cake. I found a really good sponge cake recipe on YouTube and decided to follow it. I will share the recipe in the description. This time, instead of using baking powder, I make an egg white fluffy using a hand mixer. I won't say much during this process, just let you enjoy the music together while watching me bake. I added a few slices of cheese in the middle of the cake, and I still had some left, so I thought, why not try something new? I placed the remaining cheese on the top of the cake. Honestly, I wasn't sure how it would turn out, but sometimes little experiments like this make baking more fun, right? While waiting for the cake to bake, let me show you how my mom cooked broken rice for the family. Broken rice is a very popular dish in Vietnam. It's usually served with grilled pork, pickled vegetables, and a fried egg. My mom shared her secret tip with me. To make the mix soft and flavorful, besides some seasoning and spices like fish salt, sesame oil, garlic, and pepper, she adds 1 spoon of condensed milk. Simple, but it makes a big difference. Since my oven was already occupied with the cake, my mom decided to fry the meat instead of grilling it. Then, suddenly, the power went out. The whole kitchen went dark. I quickly grabbed a flashlight so my mom could continue cooking. Even in that difficult situation, my mom didn't stop. She has such a talent for cooking, fast, calm, and always delicious. Nothing could stop her. And honestly, the broken rice she made today was one of the tastiest ever. After about 60 minutes, I could smell the cake. I carefully took it out, let it cool, and then removed it from the mold. I was so nervous. I didn't want another failure like last time. And here it is. The cheese on the top came out dry and hard. But luckily, the cake itself was soft, fluffy, and smelled wonderful. So I cut the first slice and asked my dad to try it. Even though the top wasn't perfect, the inside tastes yummy. My dad said he loved it, which made me so happy. The lesson I learned today: don't bake cheese for too long. It dries out easily, but overall, it was a success. I truly treasure moments like this with my family. I know that once I move to the US, I won't be able to see them as often as I would like. That's why today I felt so special, baking a cake for the people I love the most before starting a new chapter of my life. Being here with my parents also reminds me of something very important. Our mom and dad are always at home waiting for us. No matter how far we go, no matter how busy we get, their love never changes. So, if you can, spend more time with your parents. Give them your love while you still can. I feel so happy and grateful that I could do this today. A cake baked from the heart for my mom and dad.